These two do sound like they were made for each other, and they're bringing y'all a brand new sound. Please welcome the amazing Tony Bennett and Lady. She loves y'all too.
That's right, I love y'all too.
Right. Listen, apparently people were incredibly surprised when they heard that the two of you were in partnership because they thought, wow, he's older and you know, why is this happening? Different music styles. How did you guys actually meet?
Why don't you tell her, Tony?
I don't remember. It's like we've always been here.
I know. It's true. It's every day I spend with him, I feel like I've known him my whole life. But we actually met at a charity event. So good to see you, Whoopi.
Good to see you.
How are you?
Just good.
We were at the Robin Hood charity event in New York. We were, you know, we throw a bunch of rich people in the room who pay money to raise money for all the poor people in New York. And we were singing, and I was singing, and Tony just happened to be in the audience. And I thought that the audience might like some standards that night because I'd been singing jazz my whole life. And then after the show they said, oh, Mr. Tony Bennett wants to meet you. I said, oh my God, I sang jazz in front of Tony Bennett. What was I thinking? But he's asked me immediately to make an album with him, and you know, I've just been in heaven ever since, I'll tell you.
And you said that recording this experience with Tony was refreshing and new, and it started when he walked into the studio. What did you mean by that?
Well, you know, Tony's just... I'm sorry, I'm going to talk a lot about you. Don't be upset with me.
Thank you.
You know, he's just such a gentleman, and he's all about the music, and he's all about the art. You know, when he's not singing, he's making paintings, and he's sketching, and when he's not sketching, he's singing, or he's creating arrangements, or building a school for kids to learn about music. And he always has a suit on when I come into the studio, and all of the players always stand up for me when I arrive, and the music's all laid out for me. And the truth is that I started out as a musician. So when I got into the pop industry, it was kind of uncomfortable for me because everything's very, you know, regimented and electronic, and you know, it's all about how you look and things being perfect. But you know, with Tony, it was all about being authentically great and talented. And I'm so grateful to him. Thank you for giving me this chance.
Debut at #1, which seems quite obvious it would be #1. But you know, what obviously I can see you both inspire each other, but what else still inspires you to stay in the art, stay in the craft?
Well, I love to entertain people, and I could have retired 17 years ago, but I love it so much, I never want to stop.
Did you know, I don't know if you know that, but Rosie Perez, why don't you tell us about what it is, why you love him, and your dad. Go ahead. Go ahead, baby.
Oh, you caught me off guard. This wasn't in the cards.
I know.
Well, Mr. Bennett, I had a very difficult childhood, and when I would go to Puerto Rico to visit my father, we didn't know how to speak to one another. So he would put on Nat King Cole, but he would always put on Tony Bennett. And when Tony Bennett, when the needle would drop, he would start talking. And I bonded over your music.
Wow, that's great.
Well, baby. Oh, no, it's him.
Thank you.
I'd like to meet your dad someday.
Oh, fortunately, he passed.
This is very, very beautiful. Aww.
That's the power of music, and Gaga apologized for kissing me. I'm gonna take a picture.
That's so terrible.
No, but that's the power of music, and that's the power of what you guys do.
I'm so glad you told that story.
Oh, thank you.
Because that's exactly how he makes everybody feel. And I could not be more honored every day of my life to be standing next to you. I mean, I got to tell you, thank God you didn't retire 17 years ago, because what the hell would I be doing?
So you guys... Tony, you guys have gotten so close. Gaga did something very special for you for your birthday this summer, is that right?
Absolutely. I was at the Fairmont Hotel in San Francisco, and I look out, and there's an airplane, and a beautiful red airplane.
Now, we know that it's not quite your birthday yet, Gaga, but did you have something special we heard for Gaga for her birthday, an early birthday present, Mr. Bennett? Is that right?
Well,
no?
he does actually do it for me all the time. It's very sweet. But Tony sketches me all the time while we're working.
Yes.
And he gave me the most beautiful sketches today.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, don't rush it, girl. I'm 28. My birthday's not till March.
Well, you know what? We could talk to them forever, but we'd rather that you hear rather than have us talk. So when we come back, Tony Bennett and Lady Gaga are performing right here.
It's a music mashup decades in the making. Tony Bennett and Lady Gaga are singing and dancing cheek to cheek. Next.
Tony Bennett and Lady Gaga Cheek to Cheek live, which you can catch through December on PBS. But right now, right here, to perform the title track from their #1 album, Cheek to Cheek, Tony Bennett
And Lady Gaga!
All right.
Heaven, I'm in heaven, and my heart beats so that I can hardly speak, and I seem to find the happiness I seek. When we're out together dancing cheek to cheek.
Heaven, I'm in heaven, and the cares that hung around me through the week seem to vanish like a gambler's lucky streak. When we're out together dancing cheek to cheek.
Oh, well, up to climb a mountain and reach the highest peak, but it doesn't thrill me half as much as dancing cheek to cheek.
And I love to go out fishing in a river or a creek, but I don't enjoy it half as much as dancing cheek to cheek.
Dance with me, I want my arm about you. The charm about you will carry me through
Heaven,
to heaven.
yes, I'm in heaven,
I'm in heaven,
and my heart beats so that I can hardly speak, and I seem to find the happiness I seek. When we're out together dancing cheek to cheek. Go!
Come on, boys, swing it.
the happiness I see.